All right. Dang. About time. What's up, Knives Are Live? Dude, I am on the struggle bus today. I was trying to fix the bug that made my screen go crazy yesterday, and it kept making me go live before I was ready. So I think I'm going to try to get on KnifeTube and schedule my live after. Yep, I'm eating cold pizza after every blade alchemies. So be sure to hit that like button, man. We're going to talk about some knives today. I got a few purple knives on the table. Just a few. Sorry, man. I'm actually trying to let everybody know I'm live. All right, let me get back to the live. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing lunch right now, too. I'm eating another slice of cold pizza. That was yesterday's title. So I definitely appreciate you dropping in on your lunch break. Boudreaux! Boudreaux the Blade! Where you at? Stay. Stay. Always give Boudreaux the crust. Excuse me for smacking. So knife. Excuse me, knives. How long do you get for lunch? Is it 15, 30, hour? Just curious. I'm not being nosy. Hey, okay, I was making sure somebody like Tri-State or anybody wasn't live. So, but definitely thanks for dropping in. I had to say that even though I already spoke it, YouTube likes to see that I am communicating with you guys. So, I definitely appreciate it. Let me see. Drop in and say hello. I'm texting Blade right now. It shows that he's still active. Where ya at, Ed? Okay. Well, that should get a few people. Hopefully. So, kind of touching on what I was talking about yesterday with the purple, I never intended it to happen. It just kind of did. But I've got some purple ones that I really want to unbox. If there was enough people in here, I'd go ahead and do it online. But I really do need to make a great video for concept for providing these. So, hey, in your opinion, knives, should this Divo be included in my purple collection? Or should I turn it back natural and then just NO it? What do you think? It looks a little bright on the screen. It's a little darker, kind of a rainbow color with some purple. And I'm wanting to do some two-tone NO work on this knife that I got from Blade Alchemy. Man, I cannot believe nobody else has showed up. I don't know. It's busy. I did hop on earlier yesterday and cut out about 1, so it's an odd time, I guess, to go live. But lesson learned, right? So I can't say that. Here, let me try to raise the camera just a little bit. I need a bigger computer desk. To get all the knives in. Well, it's not going to let me. You see my coat? Anyways, I'm not sure if I can pick out a favorite one. Probably right now, one of my newest, just because of how clicky it is. Hey man, no problem. You have a great day too. I'll just sit here and play with myself. Thanks, brother. I shall roam ring. 3 viewers and 1 like, and only 1 person chatted. How's it 3 viewers when it's only me and Knives Are Life? Huh. Very interesting. Oh well. That even that shouldn't be in there. That's not even purple. How do you do? Well, maybe one day. Watch me get flagged for this if I play something. Nope, can't play it. Well, I got 4 likes. Why quiet? Because nobody was in here. Hello. Thanks for dropping in. Purple Passion. Purple Passion today. Be sure and share the live. If there's any knife you'd like me to open up and so you can see it, let me know. Yeah, a lot of black and purple. And I never intend, this is just a small portion of my collection of knives, but it's the majority of the black and purple. And I never intended that to become my favorite. It just kind of organically happened. I noticed that I was a lot more drawn to black and purple. I think those two colors complement each other quite well. What's unique about this one with the purple haze camo carbon is there is not another one like this. This is the T.C.Blades Einar. And they make a couple of different models, but they're only carbon. The only carbon fiber that they sell available is white and black. And this one also has a black milled titanium pocket clip. So it's definitely unique. Yes, I did. Let me find it. Where is my tall boy? Oh, yep. Right here. So I got the this one on the last drop. Actually, I got mine before the drop because I reviewed it. So I don't want to lie there. And I got the Zerk hardware kit. So it looks more blue on the screen, but in person, it's a bit more purple. But the Zerk with this kit, it is money. I mean, I'm going to tell you, like, these are not the only 2 Divos I have. I am a Divo fanboy. So I got this one, and it had a satin blade. It was dropped with this. So I purchased a couple of more, and I did a blade swap and put the Zerk on this. So, and yeah, man, it is a good-looking knife. Yeah, they always sell out quick, and I don't blame them for doing limited numbers. Nobody wants leftover stock, and so it's, I can't blame them on that point. Let me respond to you in text too, because YouTube likes that. Yes, they did. But with each order or each run, they're getting a better gauge of how many knives they should produce. And so it's getting better. And I think that's terrific. So, you never know, though. Some people have them around. Some people still keep a little stock of them. Let's see. Let me go to one of my favorite places. All right. That was weird. Okay, in stock. Oh, well, okay. Okay, I got you. So let me see if I can do this. I will try to. Hey, what's going on, Fred? I'm glad you're here. Let me see. No, I don't want to. I'm going to add. Add an existing. Okay, create a new. Okay, so check it out. So White Mountain Knives, I mean, they got a couple of kits left. Blue, black, bead blast, and titanium, black titanium. And they still have chasers. I have this one with a Zerk kit. They still have chasers in stock. So, and if you use my code T.C.Blades, you get 10% off. So that's $21. You get it for less than $200. Free shipping, no tax. You can't beat that anywhere. Can't beat that anywhere at all. Not unless you just maybe find it on Blade Binge and somebody's just wanting to get rid of it. So it's something to think about. Why does it not want to go back to my camera? There we go. But I'm learning how to use this. Fred, let me see. Okay. Only one kind of deployment. Not my kind. Not my type of knife. Oh, no. No, Fred. This is not my entire collection. This is a sampling of the purple and black that I have. So, not my entire collection. So, it wants me to also respond to you guys and in chat. So, I'm doing that. Yeah, this is not. And there's some that are out of frame too, Fred. Like the full-size Militov Black DLC. Let's see. No, you can see that. You can see that. You can see that. The Kaiser with the Medusa. Technically, it's purple, green, and black with a dash of white every now and then. But since it's got purple in it, I include it, you know. Excuse me. I'm not a huge Tucson fan, but I like these. I'm going to change the micarta color on this. But I just picked this up just because I thought it was gorgeous. Oh, it's got some big nipples on it, don't it? I had that one at one point. Purple Melt Saw. The one I just showed, or yeah, that's the only one I showed. Duh. And I had the full size. Oh my gosh, Momo. And yeah. And then, hey Fred, was it you that is selling your Katuo Griffin, mini Griffin? I got that one. So yeah, I just picked up that Tucson and this one. This one I could not even open when I got it. And I was like, dear God, I was actually kind of angry at first. I was like, you know what? You know how to tune knives. Get after it, big boy. So after tuning it, what is on that? There's something on my table. I'm not a huge fan of Persian blades, but the action on this makes it too good to not want. And I love the color. And I can tell that it had been anode, and whoever put it back together over tightened the detent. And it was, I had that one, yes, I don't need it anymore. They tried to change the color of the micarta, because it comes with like a slate gray micarta. And it was some ugly tan brown. I am mostly a custom knife collector. I buy productions to play with them and then send them to my buddies. I hear that, man. Yeah, I definitely, I can understand that. I'm going to tell you, after Polish Customs Knives sent me that Herman, I think, I don't know how to do it. I'd have to sell quite a few knives, but I think I want to focus on those. Like, and you'll agree, Fred, that they are in a different league, those kind of knives. I mean, there isn't any comparison. There are some great production knives out there, but that knife, man, was wow, you know? Yeah, we kept trying to meet up, and our schedules just didn't work out. Softball season for my daughter. So I just sent him a prepaid shipping label with insurance on it. And I said, I know it seems ridiculous, but it should only take a day. I may be getting it today. I can check the tracking, but it should only take a day, maybe two. The Holt knives better. I have to check one out. You know, not having the opportunity to handle a lot of the premium knives. So now I have, and they are secondhand. I have a few Shirgorovs, but they're production Shirgorovs, you know. So, I mean, if you want to call that premium, or can we call that premium, Fred? You're the expert. What would you say? Yeah, don't you love the post office? Hey, no problem. Vavleski? I have a hard time talking. So, but, you know, for me, that is, to be a first owner, I guess. I do love micro milling on anything. And that mirror blade's sick. What is on the blade? Man, I don't want to cut with it. I want to keep the factory edge on it, but that is so thin, Fred. Yeah, you're right. There are levels of production. I agree. You know, producing 150 knives versus 1,500 of there's a difference. So, Holt and Herman are, in my opinion, mid-text. Well, yeah, I mean, $800,000 knife, I mean, I'm not trying to bring home one-off customs and, man, Fred, are you just keep beating me down, man? Sorry, I thought you said low quality. I misread that. I had a glare on my glasses. And low quantity high-tech productions. What's up, Fuchs? Ooh. What the heck? There we go. YouTube likes me to respond in text, so I want to do that. No, Fred is educating me, and I don't say that sarcastically, Fred, at all. About, no, I know you weren't. I misread your statement. Fred is, if y'all have not had the time to, even if it's through chat, talk to Fred, he can definitely teach you something. Like, the man knows knives, and he knows the people that know knives. After I had a conversation with Fred, I was like, wow. So, yeah, I look forward to meeting you, Fred, in Atlanta. Sorry about that if you just heard it. Somebody drove by my house with one of those large sound systems. Which one's Fred? Fred the Lug. Sorry. Should have been more. None of these are Fred's. These are all mine. I got some coming from Fred. Technically coming from Fred. In a few minutes, in a day or two. So, looking forward to that. I need to stop saying that in a day or two, Fred. I'm going to jinx it. And here I am, like 15 miles from Tommy. And that is going to end up in the Indianapolis post office. But I did insure it, Fred. I wouldn't have done that to you. So, anywho. Hey, Fred, have you picked up any nice ones lately that you've been enjoying? I'd love to know. Hey, and what have you picked up lately, Fook? Am I saying that right, Fook? Fook de Lucy? Excuse me. Man, I hate allergy season. So... But I was talking earlier. This little Einar Tenables. This is a terrific budget knife. Like, the action on it is just butter. Fred is a very good member of the community. Very, very good. You withdrew into your turtle. Dude, let me tell you, I have a turtle shell. And I am so not antisocial. I'm not buying for a bit. Yeah, I need to slow down. I think I can bite the bullet for a month. It's going to be hard. I'm going to get the shakes. But I need to stop buying. I am definitely I like my comfort zones, and the people I like a lot, and I can be myself. And it's not that I dislike people that I don't know. I just don't. I have to choose. Hey, I want to get to meet that person. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, I'm a photographer, and I have done plenty of weddings, and you would think that that is hell for me, and it kind of is. Like, on the way to a wedding or something, I kind of, dude, I'll start sweating and stuff, and Mrs. T.C.Blades like, just relax and all that. But then, when I get to that point to where I have to interact, it's like I take a deep breath and I go full speed ahead. So I figured the best way to tackle things, social anxiety, that's the word I was looking for, or phrase. My best way of tackling social anxiety is meet it head on and just beat past it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no problem. I do that a lot, Fred. During someone's live, I got it going through my speakers, and I'll be piddling with knives, doing other things, kicking it with Boudreaux. Yeah. No problem at all, Fred. We were just talking about my social anxiety. So, but when I was at Blade Show last year, there were so many people, you can kind of just get lost in it. You don't have to worry about it. And not to mention, that community of people, and we're talking thousands of people, right? Everyone is so of the same mindset. Now, everybody likes something different, but everyone is of the same mindset. And the community is amazing. So, that's cool, Fred. Ooh. I reached out to, oh man, what is his name? I do that a lot, guys. I forget people's names and stuff, and you may have heard why, folks, yesterday. But let me check Outlook. Okay, log in. This is such a joke, man. I don't know why it doesn't stay logged in on my computer, but whatever. Okay. Whatever. All the times. Miss T.C.Blades told me you have got, she said T.C.Blades has a lot of emails he needs to check out. I'm trying to find it. Huh. Well, maybe it's in other. Casey Lynch. Man. Well, anyways, he's out of Tennessee, and he does custom knives, and they're beautiful. And I reached out to him, and he said, I'm a one-man shop, and I will be, take care, Fred, thank you. I'll be tied up until after Blade Show. So I was like, yeah, I understand that, man. I just wished I could find his email. Oh, there it is. Simeon Knives. So I reached out to Jamie Simeon, and yeah, he said he will be busy until after Blade show. So anti-waves. Well, I don't mind having one person in here as long as you don't have anything to do. I don't want to keep you from anything. So, concurrent. Let's see. Oh. Well, right now it's just me and you folks. I picked a bad time to go live. I was about an hour later than I was yesterday. So, hey, no problem, man. Actually, I need to take the car up to, I just got new tires put on my daughter's car. And I need to go have it aligned. So, yeah, I probably need to get out of here pretty soon. And I got to run by the post office. I got a bunch of packages to drop off. So I understand that when you got to go, man, you got to go. Just be sure and hit that like button for me, which I know you probably did. So, this is the one that I accidentally ordered 2 of. So I got one still in the box. That Vivid with the black DLC blade that has oil all over it. You know, it's funny how some reviewers will say, that's semi-mirror. I'm like, dude, I can read through that reflection. I mean, I'm trying to find something I can put up there. Okay, I mean, I don't know how much more mirror you need to get. So, that's the very definition of mirror, right? You slammed it like it owes you money. I hear that, man. I hate it when you go to a live and there's a ton of people in there and there'll be like 5 likes. I mean, I don't understand that. That is more for the YouTuber than it is for you. Yeah, it kind of helps your algorithm to see more videos you like, but that is honestly more for the YouTuber. Dark mirror, yeah. I mean, it's mirror DLC, but I've heard some YouTubers say it's semi-mirror DLC. So, I don't know. It works for me. And it does not scratch at all. So, I haven't had a chance to mess with any like matte or satin DLC, but whatever. But I'm definitely into the purple and black, and it's only a small portion of my knives, so it's not obsessive. But like I said earlier, before you're here, it just kind of organically happened. Yeah, it does, absolutely. Let me answer you through the chat because YouTube likes that too. Sure does. So it likes to see that we're communicating through the chat. Not like the people out there aren't listening. I mean, but whatever. Okay, let's see where we're at time-wise. I think this has been a relatively short one. 47 minutes, you know. So, what do they say? I need to go an hour. Is that what they? Is that what they say? How long should a YouTube live be? Okay, that is that is not helpful at all. Yeah, they do take fingerprints. I hate that. And I'm kind of OCD about that. So, hey, what's up, Waylon? Appreciate it, brother. Maybe I can. Fuchs has to run out here in a minute. And it's a pretty sparse crowd, but hopefully maybe you can at least hang out with me for 12 more minutes if nobody else shows up, and we'll be at that hour mark. But either way, I'm happy you popped in, man. Hey, Waylon, email me again and put your phone number. I mean, if you don't mind, you don't have to. I can take a picture of it and email you back. If you prefer, of your, what do you call it? Tracking number. So, yeah, I did not get y'all's knives in the mail yesterday. I was literally about to walk out of the door, and my daughter had a game last night. And I get a text that says, Daddy, no parent picked up the meal for us today, pregame meal. Can you bring us something to eat? I was like, damn. So I ran to Burger King, and for $26, I got 5 15-piece nuggets. No fries or anything. I mean, I was doing what I could quickly. And then cut across town and dropped them off. And then by the time I got back home, my wife was there, and she's like, we got to leave in 15 minutes. So, because I guess they were playing like 2 hours away. So I didn't get to stop by the post office. I apologize. Yeah, Dad to the rescue. And listen, I'm not calling anybody out. You know, everybody has different struggles and hard times. And somebody, you know, some parents can't get away from work. Some parents may not have the money. But it sure does suck. We've picked up 3 meals that we weren't signed up for, because I'm not going to let those girls be hungry before a game. And, you know, yeah, I mean, I couldn't imagine my daughter riding 2 hours on a bus ride to play a game, hungry. You know how teenagers are. And then have to play a ball game and ride 3 hours back. So, hell yeah, I fed them. I'm not super dad by any means, but... And it wasn't even a game I liked. Not to get on personal notes or anything. It's just... My daughter wasn't in her regular position, even though it was her time in the rotation. And we had family that had come in, and they wanted to see her play. And, I mean, she played. She started the whole game. But, yeah, so... Anyways. So, Waylon, what you been up to, man? What? We were somewhere in a giveaway. Was it yesterday? Waylon, were you in the Blade HQ for the giveaway? You were. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I was pulling for you. Hey, what's up, Ed? I was pulling for you, dude. I was like, he won one from me. I want to see him win for one from Blade HQ, especially since it's a knife. They were giving away a knife I just received. I didn't want to win it. But at least they were giving away some good ones. They stopped giving away all those CRKT, which I'm not knocking CRKT by any means. They make good knives, but what they were giving away was just, eh. What's up, Dwayne? Why is my thing not typing? We got a few people in here. What's going on, Dwayne? Hey, Ed, what you up to, man? Hey, Ed, I may pay you to make me a lanyard. I got a knife I'm getting ready to unbox, and I know what it is. And it's a pretty knife. It might need a lanyard. I don't know. Yeah, I saw it. Hey, I started doing numbers too. And I was just like, how are all my dumb knife guys doing knives? Who the hell likes knives? Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about taking all this metal to the scrapyard. Especially this ugly ass knife. I mean, come on. Look at that box. Cheap box. I shouldn't have said that. Somebody will clip just that part and send it to Herman or Polish Custom Knives. You know how the internet is. Because I got plenty of haters out there too, man. Doing research? Research on knives or like legit research? I'm just trying to make conversation, guys. Yeah, I don't chat quite as much. You know, and I've learned they just want to make sure you're interacting. Like, I think they say like once every 5 minutes and all. And that's cool. I've won. I'm going to tell you, me winning a contest with them is one of the reasons that started all of this. Okay. It was last summer before Blade Show. I didn't even know what Blade Show was then. No, actually, it was about this time because my mother-in-law was here. She always comes about this time of year to watch my daughter play some softball, and birthdays around that time and whatnot. And so I'd kind of started. What? I'm going to see if it's in its box. I don't think it is. I think I put it in a big case. I had started watching YouTube channels. Yeah, dude, I'm always, unless it's my live where I have to interact, I'm always fidgeting and messing with. I rarely look up unless I hear it's something I want to see. But I was watching Blade HQ, and this is back when they used to do the trivia question. And they asked a question that I have no idea how I knew it. I just knew it. And I was the first one to answer. And I won like a $750 knife from Wii. And I was like, when it got here, I was like, holy shit, this is beautiful. And then down the rabbit hole I went. Hey, I think I got it right here in the case, guys. Give me 1 second. No, it's... Oh, goodness. It's not in that Spyderco case, I know. I'm going to find it, guys, because I'm proud of this knife. I don't know why I'm saying I'm proud of it, like I made it. Yeah, I don't know how some of the people keep up. Like, dude. And then when you don't answer them, they get pissed. I'm like, dude, I didn't see you say something. It's like, hell, man. Come on, baby, be in here. I didn't think so. Ooh. I swear, guys, if it's in the bottom case, I'm gonna be pissed. I just dug through all these to get all these damn purple knives out. I'm going to tell you guys, I need to start living like Buddha the Blade. Oh, man. Let me tell you, he is just laid up in my bed, chilling. I took him out, let him use the bathroom, get some sun. He got to eat my pizza crust, and dude is just chilling like a frat boy. You gotta be shitting me. Oh my God. Ugh. Guess what, guys? This ain't no bullshit. So, it doesn't represent all my collection, but my hard cases. 36 knives per case, 2 stacks of 5. And it was the last freaking case I opened. Let me make sure she's polished up and pretty. Like, they will say, some YouTubers, I don't agree with what they say. I don't mean like, don't agree like you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about. Nothing like that. But like, that's fine. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. So, here we go. Let me get to the OBS screen so I can see. So this is the knife I want. Made by a Polish maker. I can't say his name, guys. I really would try. But all titanium, black bronze. I keep that plastic on there because I just don't want to scratch it. Because I scratched it real bad. I don't know how I did it. And we was cool enough to send me a new set. And then here we go. stainless steel, tonneau blade, polished out, not all the way. So that's the knife I won from Blade HQ. And this is the knife that sent me spiraling down the rabbit hole. Here, if I do that, I might as well put it on its own box. Even though I got some white polish on that corner. Oh, that's going to bug the shit out of me. So, is there any particular knife? Dwayne Letterman. Oh, what? Time for a sub? You mean like sub sandwich? I have Famous Dave's over here. I don't need no stinking sub. Man, I could go for a sub. What we have in our town is, of course, Subway. I don't go there. Firehouse. Firehouse. Jersey Mike's, which I like because of the bread. And then, what's the other one that says free smells? Well, Jersey Mike's says that now too. I'll think of it here in a second. All right, man. Out, Fuchs. Be safe, brother. I appreciate you dropping in very much. I grew up in Louisiana, so everywhere you went was po' boys, and I miss that. I miss being able to swing in. Even gas stations had great ones. You know, you can grab a roast beef po' boy, stuff like that. Hey, no problem, Chris. Thanks for dropping in, man. Be sure and hit that like button. I appreciate it. Cool. Not a problem, man. I also try to respond via chat because YouTube likes that. But it's quite going on, man. So not much going on right now. But just chilling out, waiting before I have to go take my daughter's car to get aligned. And just chit-chatting, man. Seeing what you guys are getting into. Yeah. I'm just going back and catching up on the chat, guys. So, I'm going to tell you a knife that surprised me was, and like, I got it like the day it dropped. Like, they sent it ahead of time. It's KB Knives, so Kubi, was this velvet snake. I mean, this thing, to be, production, it is just nice. You couldn't ask for better action. It is terrific. Let me see. This is usually the only one I can do this with. Watch, I'm going to cut myself live. Watch. I'm not good at that, but I can definitely do this. So, I can't do the front flick or the side finger flick. It's not my tea, man. Not my tea. Come on. Yeah, I can't do it. I can do it with thumb all day. I got better things to do with my index finger. TS369. That is the right here? Or is this the 4? No, that's the 426. So I got to learn them all. Okay, this one, yes. I said I just got this yesterday. I should send it to you. I don't need it anymore. You're crazy. I don't want dang. Gotta get rid of that green. I'm not anti-green, and green and purple do go together, just not this green and purple. And let me tell you, those nipples are a bit intrusive. They're huge. That is not called for, especially on a knife you can front flip. I mean, seriously? Hey, does anybody know about this too, son? Is that the original thumb disc or thumb studs? I mean, that just seems super big, man. Wow. You know what? I'm going to do something. I got a tool. One second, let me grab it. I got a tool that Mrs. T.C.Blades got me that will actually grab the thumb stud without scratching it to unscrew it. The only problem is when you find one where they're turning on both sides. Shit. Like this one. I think we got it actually. Just doing it on the wrong side. Almost. No. Hold on. I bet I get these. Sorry, guys, I'm concentrating so I don't cut my finger off. All right. All right, let's set these to the side. And where is my box of goodies? Oh, well. Here we go. If I had a bigger desk, guys, I'd do this all on camera. I just don't. There we go. Perfect replacement. Look at that. Purples match perfectly. Not near as big. Yeah. Just made that better. Yeah. There we go. That was easy enough. A knife that T.C.Blades has sent me. Let me pull this mic down a little closer. A knife that T.C.Blades had sent me. Where did I set it? This past week. Is a beaver. It's a blacked out beaver. Aluminum scales. Nice little knife. I think I'm going to put a black mill clip on it. It had a painted red, not even like an anodized red, a shiny red, a painted red thumb stud. And I replaced that. Like, it was just, it didn't look right. It made a budget knife that looked nice and sleek and good looking. It made it look cheap. So, I think it looks better. Oops. The all blacked out. What do you guys think? All blacked out? Or should I put a color thumb stud on it? I think all blacked out. I thought about putting a purple one on it, but I don't have a purple one that'll fit it. So if you guys have any recommendations on thumb studs and things like that, yeah, let me know. Let me know. I'm always up for recommendations. You blacked out? Hey, let me tell you a story. I guess about 2 years ago, maybe. Anyways, it was about this time of year, ironically. Because my mother-in-law was here. That's how I can gauge time. And, you know, was anybody in here when we were all talking about, like, social anxiety and stuff like that? Well, either way, you know, I suffer from social anxiety. And I had a friend say, hey, man, you know, buy this brand of gummies from the gas station. They work really well. And I did. And they did, man. Not too much. I didn't feel like drugged or anything. It took the curve off. Completely legal. Took the edge off. Well, I'd left them in the car, and I guess they kind of, the last couple kind of melted together. And I will say this, is these things tasted good, like really good. And I was sitting working at the computer. And I ate one. Well, I thought it was one. Anyways, didn't think anything of it, kept working. And then the next thing I know, I just look at the computer and I'm like, I blacked out. Like, I felt like I was tripping or something. Like, I had blacked out for like 30 minutes. But I don't ever remember closing my eyes. I don't ever remember opening them back up. And everything around me felt so warped. I felt like I couldn't breathe. And I come out of my office room and I guess I looked weird. And my mother-in-law said, Troy, are you okay? Well, y'all know my name, Troy. And I said, no. I said, you need to call, I said my wife's name. I need to go to the emergency room. So, fresh in my mind is my mom passing. So this is the spring after my mom passing, that October. My mom had strokes. And so, like, I felt numb. I couldn't grasp a complete thought. Like, more confused than I ever been. I'm talking like confused after an auto accident, concussion protocol type confused. And so my wife rushed home. She only works like a mile from her home. And she took me to the emergency room. And I said, I think I'm having a stroke. I felt like my face was melting. And they're triaging me. And the nurse is running her finger down my face. Can you feel this, Mr. Compton? Well, y'all know me now. Can you feel this? Can you feel this? And I was like, I don't know. And my wife said, I have a beard. She's like, pull his beard. And they yanked on my beard, and I didn't say anything. And so, I mean, given my mother's history and recent norm, they rushed me back, like, to the head of the line. I'm back in ER. They take me up for an MRI or a CAT scan. I can't remember which one it is. Like, I don't know what's going on. My mouth is bone dry. I was scared when they were taking me back for the scan that I was going to die while I was in the scan. And I'm like holding on to my wife's hand. Y'all, it was pathetic. And they bring me back and they're just sitting, I'm just sitting in the room, and every now and then they'll come in and check on me, and they got an IV in me. And like nobody's telling me what's going on. And so finally, like after a couple of hours, they bring me like some Sprite and ice. And I mean, it was like the elixir of life. And they told me, they said, we did a toxicology on your blood, and, we see that you're taking this and this medication. I said, yes. They verified all that. And they said, we see cannabis in your system. Not THC, just cannabis. And I was like, yeah, I eat gummies for anxiety. And he said, well, I think maybe you might have ate too many of your... And I don't know how they see it, but I mean, dude straight up said Delta 10 or Delta 9 or something like that. Y'all, I had my wife rush me to the hospital because apparently I accidentally got high on edibles. Went through a stroke, cardiac event, triage, CAT scan, MRI, whatever, because a couple of gummies had melted together in the car, and I ate them as one gummy. I cannot tell you how embarrassed I was. So, anyways, that's the story. It's a lot funnier if you've had a few drinks. We told that story. You know what? Yeah, we didn't hold a service for my mom till that following January. And I told that story in the backyard, around a campfire type thing, and all the family. We all just laughed. So, anyways, nothing to do with knives. I shared a little bit with your about my life, and I will have a tendency to do that. So I can see that 30-second delay has laid in. So yes, that all started with I blacked out at the computer. So, and my wife will make fun of me from time to time about that, but not publicly. Anyways, man, let me see where I'm at time-wise. Does it show? It doesn't show it on OBS, does it, guys? Holy moly, I'm almost an hour and a half. I appreciate it, Waylon. Sticking around, and I think Ed's still here. Oh, no, it's just me, you, and Waylon. So I guess people will have to watch it on the rerun. So, but anyways, all right. Well, it's 1:36. I'm going to try to get some things done today instead of playing with my knives so much. Waylon, I appreciate you stopping in, brother. And I don't black out anymore, and I'll try my best not to black out also. And thank you, everybody, even if you're not here, for dropping in. And I'm not here. I left 2 hours ago. You know what's weird is when I checked participants, Ed, it said you weren't here. It says just me and Waylon. Are you doing some sneaky shit? Are you playing with your big Canon lens? Sorry, man. Just joking. Ed and I can joke with each other like other people can't. It's a photographer thing. Hey, Fred. Back only, but listening in my car. Well, you should. Hey, Fred, you're going to have to listen to the rerun, but I just told a story, a funny story. I thought it was funny. It wasn't funny when it happened, but looking back, it was funny. You too, Dwayne. So, hey, I appreciate everybody. I really do. Thank you for hitting the like button. Man, a bunch of people dropped in, but they only watched for like 2 or 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes. So I must be pretty boring. I guess I should have had my knives out, going all crazy with them. Does anybody have a question about any knife that they can see? Oh, I appreciate you, brother. No, man. I do this for you guys. And two, I just enjoy knives, man. It's a great community, great people. So, but with that being said, I am going to cut out of here. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. I'm going to seriously try to start doing these right after. I know I said this yesterday, and I think on the one before, but I'm going to try to do these after Blade Anarchy. So, thank you, everyone. I appreciate it, and yeah, I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow sometime. Appreciate it, guys. Peace.